Hey, you guys, this is a special announcement for our favorite YouTube viewers, which is including you, of course, and wanted to talk to you about a surprise interview that there will be links to below, and I can't really say much more than that. I just really appreciate the ongoing connection with you guys, and it's obvious that, we have to be very, very selective in what we post, and we're trying to do that to be good YouTube citizens as much as possible, not to lose contact with you. And one of the ways not to lose contact is if you want to get on our email list, go to lostartsradio.com, and on almost any page of the website, on the right side, there's a column, and there's a place to give us your email address to get on the mailing list. And I've never really, up to now, used it. It was intended to be if we, were removed from all video platforms, which is, could have happened, that we would start contacting you and sending you information just by email instead as the next best option. Right now, we're on a lot of platforms, so we haven't had to do that. But there's other information that I want to send out, and it's a time management thing for me. If just coming back from being almost deleted from life myself, so as long as that recovery process keeps going good, one of the things that I want to do is start writing at least something to you frequently, and I can only do that if you're on our list. It doesn't cost anything. And again, it's at lostartsradio.com. I think it's a green button that says sign up for the email list. And as soon as possible, maybe even in the next week or so, I'll start writing something. I want to give you some value, even if it's only a paragraph, something that would be useful or at least interesting or make you think or help you throw off the brainwashing and hypnosis that's been paralyzing all of us and blinding us and clouding our vision for a long time. And that's kind of become, my main focus. I started out as a health scientist since about 1965, interested in reversing aging and degenerative disease and natural means of promoting health. And of course, having to experiment and do all those things myself, which I've done, continue to do. But then looking at the world situation really carefully and in great depth and following it up to see where the control system was coming from and where the orders for what's going on in the world have been originating. And I followed it up beyond the human level to some very interesting places. And I realized that, organic raw food and whole plant diets and raw milk and juices and all these supplements, good food-based supplements and everything, they're not going to really take care of the issue. Getting your own health is really important, and it's connected to your spiritual perception, because if your body's really distracting you, and I've had a lot of personal experience of this lately, your body is really distracting you and feeling in pain and distress all the time, your internal clarity is really hard to maintain. You still need to try to do it, but taking care of your body is essential if you want to get the most out of your life. But it's not the end-all, answer to what's going on in the world. We need a change in consciousness, and if we continue walking around as hypnotized zombies, it doesn't look good for the future. And it's changeable at any point, like a movie's changeable. And the person writing the central part of the script is you, not all these other people around you in your life, but you. And it's fascinating that, and we talked about this in the Voice in the Wilderness videos about the 5 clues, that what you do internally, the emotional world that you choose to live in, and what you project toward other people and toward the world, and even toward the so-called bad people, that affects everything, and it affects the behavior of other people. So there's a lot more depth going on in our lives than what we're told about or what most of us are aware of all the time. And getting that awareness back, we're so far away from what I think our normal state it was designed to be, And it's not a rule that we can't break, that you can't get it back. I think you can get it back starting whenever you choose. And it's all internal focus, internal attitude, what you carry around with you all day, not in 10 minutes of meditation or prayer, but the rest of the time. And so that's what Planetary Healing Club is about. It's our effort to be of some kind of support to people that want to get their own awakening speeded up or started or taken to the next level. And that's planetaryhealingclub.com. We're still doing that. But to stay in touch with all of our projects and get hopefully what's going to be some inspiring, helpful information on a frequent basis, join the email list at lostartsradio.com. Other than that, remember the surprise interview that we can't post here, but there's links to it below this video. And you can always stay in touch with us. Let us know what you want us to get into, what topics are interesting to you. We'll respond as much as possible. And that's it. info at lostartsradio.com. We'd love to hear from you, because this is not supposed to be just, Richard up there talking and maybe losing people's attention, but addressing what you think is important. That's what interests me. Okay, so and tying that to the world situation and trying to change as much as we can the current trajectory to global suicide, which is being directed by the world rulers right now. It's not necessary, in my opinion. And if we don't at least try to change direction, then we're not finding out what's possible. Anyway, sorry to go on so long. This was supposed to be a short disclaimer and announcement of the surprise interview. Take a look at the link when you get a chance. It's really an interesting conversation. 2 surprise guests, and sign up for the email list and let us know your thoughts and what is important for you at info@lostartsradio.com. And we'll look forward to seeing you again here soon. Take it easy.